Oh my gosh, it's already 11:30 on a Tuesday. I'm so pumped up this week. I am happy to see you. I'm happy to be here live on TikTok. I have been learning so much this week. And so I'm pretty pumped up about it. And I hope that you come on this ride with me because it equals you having so many opportunities too. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to serve you, to serve my other badass women who are 40 plus, who have goals and big dreams for 2026, and that we're not staying stuck for 2026. And so if you feel like you didn't hit all those things and all those milestones that you really wanted to, for example, you realize that, at our age, and I do mean 40 plus, but at our age, we cannot buy back time. That's the one thing that we can't do. So, if we cannot buy back time, the one thing that we can do is we can take control of what we have now and moving forward. So, how many of you are just wanting to either double your income from your corporate job or you want to altogether replace it and ditch the commute altogether? I talk about on this channel, I talk about nothing but simple digital marketing that is step by step. And if you don't know me, my name is Hope. I come from a sleepy town in northern Vermont, and I teach people simple, passive, multiple income streams. And it's so cool. And when I discovered this, I mean, it was just mind blowing to me. So, just to give you a little bit of background, I come from the massage and body work industry. I not only was a practitioner, but I taught a 10-month course in massage and body work. And so what I had to do is I had to build all the systems and all the processes for every segment of the course. We had anatomy, we had physiology, we had pathology. We had to do all of the different types of massage. And the reason that I went through and I did everything step by step is I wanted to get the intellectual property on the entire program that I built. And I will tell you this, it took me years in order to do that. That takes a very long time. And so I was able in the end to also sell my business because I had the intellectual property on all of that. So when I talk about the simplicity of digital marketing, and I'm telling you guys, the systems are already built for you. So there's only two ways to do digital marketing. One is you create your own product. You jump into Canva, create something, maybe a passion project that you have, and then you sell it for whatever you want to sell it for, say $27. But now you have to market that product that you created. How do you do that? How are you going to do that all by yourself? So, what I'm saying is, what if you can learn the business fundamentals, learn how to monetize your social media, and have a system already in place, have an email campaign already in place? You plug and play, and within 48 hours, you're ready to go and have go time. So, that to me, when dove into that, knowing what it took me to do all of my own systems and processes myself, I'm like, yeah, it's a no brainer. 100% I got this. So I'm looking to take six other badass women with me in 2026 to be six-figure earners. And if that's you, then hey, I'm probably your perfect person. And if you're the type of person who loves coffee, I'm definitely your person. Oh, do you love dogs and coffee? I'm really your person. So, we're going to talk today about what are the three different ingredients that you need to have a simple online business. And I want to hear about your dreams for 2026. I want to know what your goals are. I want to know, hey, Scott, how are you? Nice to see you. I want to know what your goals are. And I want to know where you're from. That'd be great. Hey, Jim. My light almost makes it so I cannot see. Alex, how are you? So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about what are the three ingredients of having simple passive income online, and how easy it is to move into that space, and how it can serve you. And keep in mind, I'm here to serve you. So if you have questions along the way, I do want to know what they are. It'd be wonderful to hear your questions. So let's start with the first ingredient that you need. Now, back in the day when I built all my own systems and processes for my massage and bodywork program, I did take a course, but I had to go there in person. So nowadays, and by the way, it was a wonderful course. I took it with Michael Port, and it was called Book Yourself Solid. So if anybody knows it, or has heard of it, it was a fabulous experience. I was able to be there with him live in person, and it was just so great. And that's where I learned how important systems and processes are. So if you don't have systems, no matter what business you do, it does not matter. You will never have freedom. You can't have time freedom and then not have systems and processes in place. But a lot of people get thrown off by that. And that's why having them automated for you and having it already built and pre built for you is such a beautiful thing. It's so exciting that it can be pre built for you and that you can dive in and you can start learning, knowing that that part is already done versus you taking years and years to do it, which now I look back and if somebody would have told me about digital marketing and having it pre-built for you, I would have even back then been all over it because I just didn't know what I didn't know at the time. But I do believe that we are exactly where we need to be at the right time. So if you are here and you have goals for 2026, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to serve you. So let's jump into it. And again, my light is a little bit bright and I can't quite see. Hey, CBR 1000, how are you? It looks like teacher, how are you? I'd love to know what you teach. User 5514, how are you? So great to see you guys. Drop your questions in here. I definitely want to see them and I want to answer them. Um, and I hope you're excited about 2026, and let's start looking at 2026 and deciding what are we going to do in 2026. Are we going to make some pretty big changes? So I put this all together for you. So we're going to do, and I hope you can see it, we're going to talk about the three ingredients and we're going to talk about having a digital storefront. So, a digital storefront just means this is where you house all of your digital products. Okay. And don't be worried about what to create for digital products because actually they're created already for you. And I'm going to tell you about them in a few minutes. So, you have a digital storefront, and this is how you get this freedom framework to begin with. All right. So, the first thing is automation. So in automation, one of the things that are in automation is you have to have a website or a landing page. You have to have a place to invite people to. They want to learn more. They want to learn more about you. They want to see what it's all about. They want to test drive. They don't want to buy, they only want to test drive. And that's important. That's important for everyone. You should have that opportunity for them to see, does it feel right for them? Is this something that they can serve with from their whole heart and that they can jump into and be of service to other people and change their lives? That's important for people. We don't just want to have another job. We want to have something that serves and is something that we can truly feel good about. You want to be able to sleep at night, right? So, your website, your landing page is an invitation for them to take a test drive with you and to learn about you. And if they get to know you and they get to like you, they're going to eventually trust you as well. So, you're giving them that invitation to see more into your world. All right. All right, so that's your website and landing page. Then there has to be email automation. So you need an email sequence here. So inside what I do inside it's called Legacy Builders. There is an email sequence that's already built for you, and you can make some modifications and make it a little bit more personal to you, which I think is great. But you don't have to at first. Plenty of people didn't do that because everything that's in there is built beautifully. absolutely beautifully. The founder's name is Michelle, and she is the most heart centered, loving human being on the planet and serves inside that community. Um, I don't even know what to say. It's the way she serves is from her whole heart. So you can have that actually, you guys, you can have that set up in about 48 hours. So you can have your website, your landing page, you would have your email sequence all set up, and it takes you about 48 hours. So you're ready to go. 48 hours, you're moving forward. So, any questions about that so far? Because that's huge. Hey, 99 Tim, how are you? Richie, nice to see you. Nice to see you again. Um, CBR, great to see you. I want to say, oh, I can't see it. Maybe Cassidy, and I'm sorry. Everything comes in white, and I really should not have worn white because it's making it harder for me to see your names, and I want to see them. So, anyway, so we're talking all things a digital storefront and simple passive income. So, if you can imagine having all of this completely done for you, the holidays are coming. What a great time to be able to share with people, to be able to help people out and get them possibly even, ahead and making money before the holiday. So, this is a great way that you can be of service to others. I love seeing all of you guys here. It's so terrific. Again, if you have questions, please let me know. I'm happy to answer them. I'm an open book and I love all things business. I love all things digital marketing and the simplicity of it. I'm all into what is simple. I don't know about you guys, but I'm 56 and I already I don't want to start from scratch. I've been there. I've done that. I have started from scratch. I don't want to do that. So I want to have something that's very simple and doable and that I can be of service all at the same time. That is huge for me. So if that's huge for you, raise up your hand. Let's see it. You don't want to reinvent the wheel, do we? Especially when it's already proven and already successful. Like, who wants to reinvent the wheel when it's already been proven? So, you're going to be a part of a community, which is really important too. Because if you're part of a community, you have me as your mentor and your coach, but you have thousands of other people who are doing the same thing, who are six figure earners and multiple six-figure earners. So, they're there, they're rooting you on, giving you advice. And you have so many other inside our program, we have a lot of courses that you get to take, but you get to take them with one bite of the apple at a time. You don't have to eat the entire apple all at once. So it's really nice. This week, I have learned so much. I'm building a community inside school, which is great. And I can't wait to invite you guys to that as well. I'm putting it all together. I can definitely show you a little preview here today. If you stick with me, I'll show you a little preview because I already did put a program in there that was a passion project for me. So get this. So you have your four done for you programs that are going to be right out of the gate to start with, which I'm going to go over with you in a minute. But see, you can grow your business wide. So, what I mean by wide is you can then, once you're comfortable and you're confident, and you're going to learn the skills. This is a skill set that you guys are learning once you're inside the program. You're not just investing in the ability to resell other programs. You are investing in yourself because you're getting the business fundamentals. So you're learning that how to monetize your social media. You're learning how to grow your business wider. So I was able to learn about how to create my own product. So I added it into my school program and it was a passion project for me that I was in love with. I was in love with it. And I can't wait to share it with other people. I finally just got it all uploaded yesterday. So that's really exciting. So you get to keep adding to what you already have. And that's what I mean by building widthways. Now, how would you build, say, vertical up and down? Well, that would be if you added a different target market audience. So you're going to start with you're building a brand. You're going to start with your a very specific target audience, which you will learn all about. So don't be scared. You will learn about how to do that. But you could take the same exact products and you can keep adding that way. And that's how you build up and down versus building horizontal. Just sharing that with you, but definitely, how are you? Hey, Carrie. Nice to see you. User 779. How are you? It looks like Abdul, and Toll Girl. How are you? I got to reposition myself here. All right. So we went over automations first. Got that part done. Let's go to the next part. All right, let's go through the business fundamentals. Okay, so you're going to be learning about many variations of business. You're going to learn how to brand yourself, and so you'll get that all in. And I call that this phase is earning and learning. So you already have everything set up that you set up in the first 48 hours. So you're earning right out of the gate. Then you get an opportunity to continue your learning. And that's where you're just taking one bite out of the apple at a time versus biting and eating the entire apple in one bite, so to speak. Um, and let's talk a little bit about creating content. So you're going to create content. And I made a note here about it being digital real estate. So when you create a piece of content, there's two things you need to know, which is what makes it really incredible. So you create a piece of content, and that is, your digital real estate. So you're holding that digital real estate, and somebody 2 years from now can see your content, like what we're teaching here today. What I'm doing, I'm going to upload that to YouTube, for example. So you take that content and now you house that space. And so it has a multiplier effect because someone could see it and you created it 2 years ago. And now they're coming into your world for the very first time. So every piece of content is really important and you want to do it with some intention. It's true. And like I said, you're going to learn how to monetize your social media and grow your social media. So please, if you don't mind, make sure to follow me today because I would love to share more with you. And I also want to be able to serve you in this very simple passive income space. So please do that, follow, that'd be great. So, yeah, so when you have that content, you create the digital real estate for yourself, and then it has the multiplier effect because as you keep creating content, even if it's something very simple. And I teach my people how to do it in the small pockets of their day. So you totally can do that. Like right now, I'm in northern Vermont. It's snowing today. I could go outside for 5 or 7 seconds, create a 7 second little video roll, and then put something up and add my words that I want to add about how much I'm in love with digital marketing. Okay. So see how simple like one little piece of content can be. Um, Hi, Beltline to Bro. Monica, how are you? Toll Git, how are you? If I ever say your name wrong, hey, Monica, I'm going to say hi back at you. So yeah, we're talking about all things very simple, passive income, and what are the exact ingredients. So we went into the business fundamentals. We talked about automations a little while ago, and I talked about my background in the massage and bodywork space and how I was able to take a program, a 10-month program that I had created, and I built all the systems and processes, and then I was able to get the intellectual property on that and sell it when the time came. It was definitely, it took me a long time. It took me many years to do it myself. So when we're talking about jumping into a space like with legacy builders and you're coming into the digital marketing space, you want to have something already built for you. I certainly would not want to start from scratch now. I mean, I'm 56, I'm very ADHD. That's the last thing that I want to do. But I do want to be of service and I do want to help other people. I am planning on having 6 other women coming with me through 2026 and making them into 6-figure earners. And I'm really dedicated to this. So I'm ready to rock and roll. I have been for a while. Shoab, how are you? Anna, nice to see you. User, I can't see the number, but so anyway, so all things simple, passive income, all things that are really just step by step. So I will always walk you through things that are step by step. And I think that that's just a great way for you to start. If you want to grow, like I said earlier, you want to grow with wise and you want to, as you're learning new skills, and let's say you do learn the new skill, like I was learning this week about how to do my own digital product. I mean, it was so exciting. And if you're creative, you can do this as, I mean, honestly, they walk you through it step by step exactly how to do it. There's nothing intimidating about it. But if you have that passion project and you're creative, oh my gosh, you can make it a lot easier the way that it is taught in here. It was an incredible little mini course to take. And no, just so you know, I don't have to pay for anything additional. There's a lot of course content that's already in there. So you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but if there's something extra that you want to do, you certainly can. Um, all right. So let's talk about, we did number 2, which was the business fundamentals. So this is the third and final ingredient in your simple passive income. So we're going to talk about how you guys you can have 4 passive income streams right out of the gate. So once you've plugged everything in that 48-hour mark, you have 4 passive income streams right off. Here we go. So you want to be in the high ticket education program space. So this is important. And the reason that it's important is because in 2027, the e-learning space is projected to grow in the billions and billions of dollars. Like when I went to see Michael Port and we did Build Yourself Solid, which I loved. I had a great experience. It was the best. But I had to go there. I had to pay. You have to pay for your plane ticket or whatever, how to get there and take the workshop. You have to be in a hotel for 3, 4 days. All of that was kind of pricey, and you pay for the program too, which I would do over again. But in today, now we're talking about that was back in 2015. We're talking about 2025. People want to learn online. They want to get everything they possibly can right from the comfort of their couch. They want to learn it and they want to put it into use like that. So when you have high ticket programs that you're sharing with other people, that's what they're looking to do. They want to learn it and they want to put it into use right away so that they can start to create an income right off. That's what you want, that's what I want, and that's what other people want. So it totally makes sense to be in the e-learning space so that you have digital products that you can sell right away. Now, you get what's called master resale rights. That means you get the opportunity to sell it to the next person at 100% profit right out of the gate. Okay. No one else is making money except for you when obviously you sell your program. Okay. So there's no MLM or up or down line. There's none of that. We don't need to bug Aunt Carol. We don't we don't have to bug Aunt Carol to jump into our next business thingy that we did. We can do this, monetize our own social media and actually have people. And that's what I love about TikTok is TikTok really brings the right people to you that you're looking to serve. TikTok has an algorithm that's pretty amazing. Um, so no bugging Aunt Carol, which is pretty great. Anyway, so high ticket education programs are where it's at. And so you get 4 of them. The first one is called the Launchpad. It's actually, you will be selling that. So when you hear the cha-ching on your phone, you're going to hear if this person bought the Launchpad from you, which is a fabulous program. This one's $100. So you would hear the cha-ching for $100. If they decided to buy passive daily pay from you, okay, your cha-ching that you're going to hear on this one is $300. So you'll hear the cha-ching for that. And then digital mastery, you'll hear a cha-ching on your phone for 600. Now, the one I always tell everyone to get is Legacy Builders, and you'll hear a cha-ching on your phone for $900 on Legacy Builders. Why do I tell people to get this one? Because now you have the master resale rights on all four. So you got Launchpad, Passive Daily Pay, Digital Mastery, and you have Legacy Builders, all of them now. So that's four streams of income. If you only buy Passive Daily Pay, then you only have the resale rights to that one. If you get Launchpad, you only have the resale rights to that one for 100. So why wouldn't you want to get it for all four? It just makes sense. That's how I felt about it. I'm like, look, I'm looking to invest in myself. I want to learn. So not only do I want to, get all the training, I want to master the skill, then the skill set, and do it from the comfort of my home. I also I'm a business person. Like I think CEO thoughts all the time. Like, how do you do this? And how do you serve? And how can you make an impact as quickly as possible? That's what we're here for. We want to make an impact in other people's lives. So that's incredible. So that is exactly how I would do it. Hello, Omar. How are you? How are you? Nice to see you. So I wanted to show you something really cool. So let me just adjust one more time, okay? I let a foot fall asleep, which was not so great. Okay, so I want to show you. Started my own school community, but before I show you the school community, I actually want to show you what your website would look like. Okay, so let's take a peek. And I hope it doesn't, because of the light, it doesn't flash like in your eyes or anything like that. Let me know if you have any issues with it. Okay, so here we go. Your website will, of course, look the way that you want it to. So you want to be able to go here. You want to be able to go here and see, put your email address right there. It's Faith Freedom Builders. That's what mine is, Faith Freedom Builders. Put your email here and click on that button below, because you're going to be taken to a PDF that's step by step, and it's about that freedom formula. You're going to be, it's about how to earn daily pay online. That's what the PDF is called. So you will be able to do that. Like I said, it's step by step. It's a great free resource for you. So Faith Freedom Builders is where that is housed. Okay. So that's where you go to get started, and you'll see exactly step by step how other people and how myself are doing that online. So easy, a brazy, my friend. Where are you guys from? I would love to know. It's snowing here today. I'm in Vermont, and I'm very close to the Canadian border. Do you guys know the area at all? Have you? A lot of people who come to Vermont, they come to like Stowe, which is pretty famous for like skiing and things like that. And that Stowe is about an hour and a half from me. Um, and then a lot of people come to southern Vermont because it's a little closer to New York, it's closer to Albany. So they tend not to come to northern Vermont that much. So I don't know if you've ever been up here. Okay, so next thing I want to show you that I'm dying to show you is I started a school community. And I cannot suggest this more to you, that once you have the opportunity and once you learn the skill set and you feel confident, definitely jump into your own school community. You can do one, and you can do it as free. You can do it as paid if you want to. But this is just an extra way, like I said, to build width-wise your business once you're comfortable doing so. And you don't ever have to do it if you don't want to. You can become, basically a multimillionaire just having four passive income streams. So, or a six-figure earner, whatever it is that you are looking to do. Okay, so let me do this. Let me, um, okay. So my school community is called Digital Freedom Cafe. It's school.com. It's a digital freedom cafe. I can send you the link if you are in on my website and you get in there. you have access to me via email from Faith Freedom Builders. Anyway, but do you see this right here? This is the Complete Creator Business Kit. This is teaching creators how to systematize their content. And this is an incredible live course that's happening right now, okay, that we've already started. We're going to have all the replays and everything, so you don't have to worry about dates as to when to start. But anybody coming into my Legacy Builders in the month of December, I'm offering a holiday bonus to them because why? I want to see 6 other people grow 6-figure incomes in 2026. So, yes, I want to be here to serve you and to give something to you. You deserve that. This is a big thing for you to be jumping into a business for 2026. I mean, it's huge and you deserve that. So that is a $297 product. I'm gifting that. You don't have to worry about it. I'm going to gift that to you. Okay. And then my passion project, which is right here, is called Rise and Grace morning scripting, step by step. It's a 30-day breakthrough. And so you can do a 30-day breakthrough. It's in morning scripting. It is faith based, just to let you know. And it's you having a space first thing in the morning where you are inviting God into your day, but you're also plugging in toward your goals and towards creating your 2026. Not only creating your goals, but starting to put them together. And that is something that I have been doing for so many years. And it's changed my life to have this morning routine. So I walk you through it all step by step. Now, the Complete Creator Business Kit is also a 30-day breakthrough for creating your own content, how to create it, and how to systematize your content. And it's a beautiful course. Here, I'll show it to you. Whoops, I don't really want to show. Well, it's okay, I think. So let me just, has my credit card information on there. Not that I don't trust you guys, but I don't want to put that online. online. So anyway, it's called the Complete Creator Business Kit, and it's an all-in-one system to grow as a creator and build a profitable online business. Now, this one was done by our creator, Michelle. She has done multiple millions of dollars on this TikTok app. If anyone is going to teach you such an amazing thing, she is. And so I got the resale rights to share that with you. And that's why I'm going to gift it to people who only do the legacy builders. So if you do legacy builders, which is all 4 passive income streams in the month of December, I'm going to gift that to you. You want me to gift you Rise and Grace too? You want to have 2 breakthroughs? You want to do Rise and Grace? Okay, I'll do that for you too. Because I want to see you for 2026 knock it out of the park. This is what this is about. And it is the holiday season. It is time. If there's ever been a time to show people some grace and to give that to them. So, yes, you'd be making an investment into Legacy Builders for the $900 at my website, Faith Freedom Builders. Faith Freedom Builders. And I'm going to gift you both of those programs. One is for $297, the other one is $27. And you can have your 30-day breakthrough. So you're going to set everything up. And then you're going to do both of those things for the next 30 days. How different will 2026 look for you? How different? So if you didn't see it, it's right here. It's Faith Freedom Builders. And you just go here, put in your email address. Make sure to check your junk folder and your promotions folder. Make sure it doesn't land there. Okay? Because you're also going to get the free PDF. If you want to take a test drive, take a couple days to test drive it out. Go ahead. Because I'm doing this for the month of December. So only for people who are in Legacy Builder. So you got to have all 4 passive income streams. And I'll introduce you also to everybody in the community once you're in there so that you can start to come to around and get welcomed by other very successful people who believe in you. I think you're badass. I think you're unstoppable. So let's go. And you're brave. You're brave. Yeah, it takes a lot for someone to say, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to do a simple passive income for 2026, change my family's lives and change other people's lives. I want to show you something else. We're going to go to the community and I'm going to show you what some other people are doing so that you can see. I want you to see what's possible. I so you know how sometimes it's the simple things in life. And the thing is that you can learn this simple digital online business in only a 2 hour block a day. So they call it daily pay, but you can do it in a small block. So like 2 hours. Hey Nancy, how are you? Which I think is incredible. So here's one. This one is Latasha. Can you see Latasha at all? She said right here, a dream come true. She was able to bring her family, her daughter on a cruise. I thought that was great. And then, if I read that right, and then, oh my God, Mindy. Mindy's a powerhouse. I love her. So Mindy also just booked like a Caribbean cruise. She wanted to always take her family on a cruise. I just booked a cruise, she says. Oh my wow. Never in a million years did I imagine that learning online skills would allow me to pay for a cruise in full. What an experience. Can you imagine having experiences with your family and having the time freedom to do it and having only to dedicate 2 hours blocks of a day to creating digital content under your digital storefront that lives for you for years to come and has a multiplier effect to it, and you can build wide once you feel comfortable enough with your own skill set, so you don't always have to just have those four digital products. I mean, those are great if you just want to keep those. Let's see what else other people are doing just for fun. Mindy again, $1,400. She had a customer for 1,400. Um, oh my gosh, she's talking about having no more Sunday scaries, where she doesn't have to go back to work on Monday morning. She calls it the Sunday scaries. She's like, no more Sunday scaries. So here's two back to back. Now, one is Michelle. She's saying, hey, listen, I made $3,800 and I didn't have to go live. And then right underneath her is Joy. Joy had a $900 day the other day. So she's talking about that and how excited she is. So people really root each other on. I get so happy for one another. Um, and then Nadia was right underneath that. Nadia had a $300 day. So there was Nadia. She had a 300. There's another one underneath for her. She had $100 moment. So cha-ching's on your phone. Fun, right? Um, so if you want to be part of something like that and you want to learn an actual business skill set, you want to learn how to monetize your social media, and you want to do it all encompassed in one space. So there are no monthly membership fees. Once you're in this space, that's it. If you know, there are some things that are additional other communities that they house, you could do that, but you don't have to ever. There are people who are doing amazing and they've never done anything else. But if you have curiosity or you want to learn an additional business skill, but you have tons of classes, for example, already in the program without you doing anything additional. Like, watch this. I love this class. I've been taking this one. If you go to the classroom space, I've been doing this one right here, and you'll have access to this too. It's called 90 Days Confidence to Cash. Can you see that? So that's an extra course that I have been taking, and it's truly true. It is. It builds your confidence. so much. And again, that's all about monetizing your social media, building a brand, all of that. So you really have access to so much. Like I can't even show you everything because you'll be like, wow, I really can truly learn at my own space, and then I can do that from my couch in the e-learning space, which is projected to grow. So you're in the perfect time. If 2027 is projected to grow in the e-learning space for billions of dollars, you going in starting 2026, like how special is that? How awesome is that? That's a perfect time for someone. And age doesn't matter. Matter of fact, I find that people who are 50 plus are almost absent in this space. If you are over 50, I applaud you for jumping into this space because you have life experiences, you have stories that are only for you to tell and for you to share. And like I said, this is about people, your brand, getting to know you, like you, and then eventually trust you. And so that's significant no matter what you're doing in life, I would say. But um, definitely in the digital online space, it's really, really important. So I'm going to check in with you guys real quick. Oh, yes, I want to say hi, of course. How are you? So we've been talking all things simple passive income, and I went over automations and how valuable they were and how they're already included into legacy builders. And then I went over the business fundamentals and the skill set that you will gain by being inside legacy builders. And then lastly, I went over all four of the passive income streams that you will start in the e-learning space that are ready for you to go. And I am gifting two courses as my holiday special for the month of December only. So if you go to Faith Freedom Builders, so Faith Freedom Builders, you know the rest, it's the .com. And if you do that, you're going to get an opportunity to have a test drive. You get the PDF, which is how to earn online daily pay. So you get that. You get to go through everything. I'll, of course, reach out to you because I'll see that you're in there. You can email me too if you so choose. Okay. So if you want to get right to it, you want to email me, you have questions, I'm happy to answer your questions. I'm an open book. And like I said, I love all things business and digital marketing and simple passive income. So I just think it's such a great space to be in, especially us going into 2026. How are you guys? Where are you from? They always would do this like invite people to co-host thing, and I see these, and it's really funny because I accidentally hit one a couple weeks ago. And when I hit it, I don't even know. It was a girl who was like in Cambodia or something. And she was really sweet about it. And she's the one who actually helped me to get out of it because I was like, I don't really know how to get out of it. By the way, if you're not a techie person, I am not a techie person. So let's talk about that for 1 second before I go. If you're not a techie person, don't worry. Everything is step by step for you. So there's nothing that you have to suddenly like come in with some sort of skill set. You don't have to have a following on social media. You don't have to have tech skills. You are not joining an MLM. There's no bugging Aunt Carol. We're going to leave Aunt Carol out of this. This is simple passive income that you are jumping into so that you have an opportunity to build real income online and do whatever it is for your family that you choose to do, whether it's taking them on cruises, whether it's, you know, getting your debt down, whatever it is, retire early. My God, high five if that's what you're looking to do. If you don't want to wait until you're 65 and you want to have actually something that will help you to not have to do that, yeah, 100%. 100%. I don't think there's enough of us 50 plus people who are in this space. I really don't. I really don't. And it's too bad because we have the most to give. So we should jump in. We should get going. Let's go. Let's go. And there's no reason because you don't have to. I mean, if you have tech skills, great, but you don't have to have tech skills. You don't have to have the following. We're not bugging it, Carol. We're not doing any of that. You're not selling juice. I did that once. I sold juice. It was in an MLM. I sold juice. It was a little wild. But I'm sure you guys have had some of those experiences. Come on. And a lot of that is because you want to be part of a community. You want to be part of something that's bigger than yourself. You want to be able to be of service. And so this encompasses all of that truly, like coming from your place of wanting to serve is the most beautiful thing you could add to a simple passive income stream through digital marketing. It is. This is the best way for you to love, to be of service, to walk with God. And I am one of those people who believe in that. And that's why, you know, that was why I created the morning scripting journal. It's all about, inviting that into your day. You're inviting God into your day. You're inviting um, Him to your day for your goals, for being able to just move to the next thing or to know what the next thing is. So I believe in all that stuff. How are you? It looks like Motu Path, maybe. Um, so I'm going to be leaving in a couple of minutes. I want to take any questions that you guys might have. I thank you so much. You've been great. Lots of high fives. So if you found this really helpful and you found that you learned a lot, then I invite you to please go ahead and follow me here on TikTok. I'm Hope Simple Passive Income on TikTok. And if you could follow, that would be fabulous. I would love to continue to serve you. I'd love to continue to take your questions and to share information with you that will make your life easier. The simplicity of things, sometimes I think we just overthink and think, well, there's no way I could possibly do this because, I need something special. And the people who are the most popular, making the most in the space, were regular, ordinary people. They were nurses. They were people who were struggling with a second job and didn't want to, have a second job. They were regular people now making six figures who did not have a following. They didn't have any tech skills. They didn't have any background in business. None of that was there for them. They had one thing. They wanted to help their family and they wanted to be able to serve other people and they wanted to get out of the current circumstances that they were in. They were driven. They were badass. They were unstoppable. And they took that and they were brave and did their first step. They had no idea. When I jumped into this space after praying on it for months, I was like, I don't even know what digital marketing is. But God led me to it. And I said, I'm walking through the door. And here we are. And here we are having the time of our lives. Absolutely. Having the time of our lives, being of service, caring more about other people and their progress. And the rest will come. Yes. Yes. All right. So please go to Faith Freedom Builders, Faith Freedom Builders. And you know the rest of it. DOT. COM. It's actually just a dot, but let's not tell TikTok that. So Faith Freedom Builders, you will have access to me there via email. You can ask me anything. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to serve you. So I will see you on the inside. And I cannot wait to see what you do in 2026, badass. Yeah, I can't wait.